Hey guys, I've got a book review for you today. Yay! Again, I look like a wreck, which I do apologise for. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon and I've just got out of bed. I have the worst sleeping pattern ever. I'd probably still be in bed now if it wasn't for the fact that my friend was coming, which is, pretty terrible. But anyway, I thought I'd do this review for you. And today I am reviewing A Voice in the Distance by Tabitha Suzuma. And I reviewed two of her other books already on this channel. And this is the sequel to her book A Note of Madness, which I already reviewed. And they are both really fantastic books. I really highly recommend them. They're fantastic, seriously. So this is a sequel to A Note of Madness, but it can be read as a standalone, I think, though you'd probably appreciate the story and the characters more, I think, if you read A Note of Madness first. But either way, I'll read you the back. Star pianist Flynn has the world at his feet. He has moved in with his girlfriend Jenna and is already getting concert bookings for what promises to be a glittering career. Yet he knows he is skating on thin ice. Only 2 small pills a day keep him from plunging back into the whirlpool of manic depression that once threatened to destroy him. Suddenly Flynn finds himself in hospital, carnage left behind him. The medication isn't working anymore and depression strikes again, this time with horrific consequences. It seems like he has to make a choice between the medication and his career, but in all this he has forgotten the one person he would give his life for, and Flynn suddenly finds himself facing the biggest sacrifice of all. So, like the back says, it's about a pianist at university. He's at the Royal College of Music in London, named Flynn, who has bipolar disorder. And this is set about, I think, like 2 years after the first one. And he's had a fairly good 2 years, His illness has been under control, and then all of a sudden he relapses, I think, yeah. And it's really about that, and I really loved this book. I probably liked it more than A Note of Madness, which is the first one, and I loved A Note of Madness. This is even better. What I loved about this book is it was realistic, for one. Like, you could totally believe what Flynn was going through, and the turmoil Jenna felt, his girlfriend as well, because, she loved Flynn, but it's hard when you're dealing with someone with a mental illness, I think. It's hard work, and you can love someone, but, it still wears you down, and I thought the author really showed that, and the characters were just so believable. I really thought she did fantastic on that. Another thing I liked about it was this is in first person, whereas the first book is in third, and I really liked that this was in first person because especially it alternated chapters between Flynn and Jenna. And especially on Flynn's chapters, I thought it being in first person worked really well because when he was manic, you could tell from his thoughts, you could tell when he was feeling manic. You didn't need to be told, today I feel, crazy, because you could tell just by the way the author wrote his character. You could tell when he was feeling manic. You could tell when he felt depressed. And I thought it was really good being able to kind of look into his mind like that. I thought it worked really well. I really enjoyed the aspect of it, that what kind of, day or whatever Flynn was having just by the way the author wrote it. You really got to look into his mind. And it meant as well, it being in first person, that you got a better idea of what Jenna was going through. And I just thought it was fantastic. Jenna and Flynn may be one of my favourite fictional couples of all time. And actually, another couple the author wrote is probably the only one that beats it at the moment. Because, like I said, they are so realistic, and you can just believe what they're going through. And, their relationship isn't a fairy tale. They go through ups and downs, more ups and downs than most couples, even. And the way it's handled is just perfect. And I really cannot recommend this book enough. I don't really want to say anymore because I want you to go through Flynn and Jenna's journey with them like I did. But I would really recommend it. If you like this sort of book, I mean, even if you don't, right, this is a book everybody should read, seriously. It just gives you so much better idea of mental illness and how it really affects people and relationships. So I would definitely recommend picking it up. You will fall in love with the characters in the story, and you'll really find yourself rooting for Flynn and Jenna, I think. So yes, buy this book. That's all I can say. Buy it. I love this author so much. I've got a couple of her books I still need to read, and I'm so excited because the 3 that I have read have been completely fantastic. So please, please, please go out and buy this book. And yeah, sorry for the rubbish review there, but I am really, really tired. I have got quite a few reviews I need to do, so for the next few days you should actually be getting some videos posted, and I always knock things off. And I have been reading, so you should be getting reviews on a regular basis. At the moment I'm reading Nightshade by Andrea Kramer, yeah, and I'm really enjoying this, so you'll have a review on that soon. I'm like halfway through, and I started it on Wednesday, today's Friday, so within the next few days you'll have a review on that probably. And then next I will probably be reviewing Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick, which I know is a well-known book. So make sure to check out my channel if you want to see that within the next few days. Thank you for watching despite the rubbish review, and I'll see you soon. Bye!